The moment when Brienne witnesses Renly's death, she is completely destabilized. She is rendered helpless, and there is nothing that she can do. When the person that you love the most is taken away from you, you feel helpless enough anyway. But when it's done by means that you have absolutely no control over, she's devastated, and I think to an extent she's lost.
It was a really fascinating process to work with David and Dan on that, and everyone else on the production team to try to figure that out. We had a lot of elements in that scene. You know, it takes a lot to figure out how to have a shadow on a tent, believe it or not, and then have a shadow draw a sword that isn't the person who's casting the shadow, and then, you know, to figure out how those transformations happen. And it was important to me that we didn't cut. If you can do it without doing it in cuts, it's really fantastic, because then it really is a kind of sleight of hand and a kind of magic. So we were able to achieve the moment where Renly is looking into the mirror. Caitlin is watching the scene. It's really through her point of view, and she sees the shadow of Renly at the mirror, and then she sees the shadow change and become Stannis and draw a sword.
That scene is sort of savagely interrupted by a shadow that appears out of nowhere, which Catelyn and Brienne notice before Renly does, and Renly is stabbed viciously in the back. So that was it was extraordinarily fun to film that scene. It's just exciting to see all the green screen elements that are going to make this moment actually work visually, because obviously we can't get an actual shadow to kill me. That would be awkward. But the guys have done an amazing job of creating this moment where Renly's in front of the mirror, and this moment happens, and that's the end of Renly.